One of the things that makes aging really difficult is expectations. Your expectations about yourself and the expectations of other people about you. Maybe the expectations of your family, your friends, your community. It can be very, very burdensome. For instance, you have told yourself that maybe when I get to 25 years old, I would like to finish a degree or two. I want to get married and have a job. And then you're 30. Maybe you don't even have a degree. And maybe you have said to yourself, when I get to this 30, I want to have two of my children already, I want to travel, I want to do a lot of things. You have reeled out things that you have loved to achieve before you get to a certain age. And also there's the expectations of other people about you. But here you are, you've not even met your own expectations, not to talk of the expectations of other people about you. So it becomes very depressing, very frustrating. Some days you just wake up and you feel very unachieved. And these things happens when maybe your birthday is approaching, or the day of your birthday, when people are shouting happy birthday and all of that, and you'll be pondering, what have I even done with all this age? 30 years, what have I done with it? You begin to count what you couldn't achieve instead of what you have been able to achieve with the life that God has given you. And you begin to compare yourself with people. You're like, look at my mates, they are this, they are that. Some of them are this and that and that. You begin to call names at the end and say, look at me, what am I? This can make you slip into depression. Aging is a blessing, whether you've met your achievements or whether you've met your expectations or not, or whether you've met the expectations of other people or not. Just being alive is a huge blessing. You may not know what impact you're making, but someone there is looking out and said, if this person can be strong, why can't I? If this person can be this resilient, why can't I? This morning, as I woke up, a lot of thoughts came to me, and that's what inspired this video. To tell somebody that has been burdened with their age that aging is not a curse, is a blessing. And you didn't create yourself, God created you. And God knows the plans that He has for you. And the Bible tells me that His plans for us is of good and not of evil, to bring us to an expected end. I know that time is going, but remember that you are not the owner of your life, and you're not the author of life. You're not the author of time. God can bring to come to pass in your life all these things in one moment, all these things in one day. The Bible says that 1,000 years in His eyes is like 1,000 days in our eyes is like one day in the eyes of God. So all your expectations put together, the expectations of other people, give it to God. Lay it at the feet of the God that created you, and remove that burden from your heart so that you can enjoy aging. Aging is already stressful naturally. So when you add worry to aging, you make aging really fast. You look old, or even older than the age you're celebrating, and you begin to get sick. Aging and worry, they don't come together. It's not something that you should mix. Be happy for what you are able to achieve. Let me tell you the truth. This world, there is there's a limit to what you can control. That's what you should know. There's a limit to what you can control. So do what you can do, and let the owner of the universe do what He can do for you. Stay in close contact with your Father, your Creator, and always be at peace with yourself. It's like you give birth to a child. It is your responsibility to take care of the child. It's your responsibility to provide for the child. The one thing I do is I tell God, I say, God, I didn't create myself. I had my plans, they didn't come to pass. I want your plan to come to pass in my life, and when you want to do it. The Bible says He makes things beautiful in His time. Somebody's time to get married may be in the 25. Somebody's time to have children may be in their 30s, but yours may not be in those ages. We all have our time and our seasons separately. So stay close to God, and I promise you, you will never regret living a day on earth, whether things turns out the way you want them or things do not turn out the way you want them. I've just been inspired to look back into myself as I age, to know that God has been faithful to me and I owe him gratitude, not complain, not worrying. And I'm going to be taking you to a journey on how to live a healthy old aging. Yes, a healthy life as you grow older. I didn't want to say old so I don't look at your old like old, you understand? But as you age, as you turn 20, 30, 40, there is a way to be at peace with yourself by your mindset changing. Be very flexible with life. And I tell you the truth, you will enjoy every moment that you spend on earth. Thank you for staying with me till this time in my video. And I wish you the best of time. And I pray for you that that desire of your heart will come to pass. Have a great day.